In this morning's Health Watch, protecting teen drivers. Motor vehicle accidents, are the leading cause of death for teenagers. 37,000 have died in the past decade alone.
So scary. Well, now there's a new study that shows states with the toughest graduated licensing programs, that means, limits that sort of ease as they get older, are bringing those tragic numbers down. CBS News correspondent Michelle Miller takes a look now at what's at stake here for teens and their parents.
It just takes one bad decision and can change everything.
It happened in an instant. 16-year-old Michael Cantamiglia and his friend 17-year-old Andrew Case were killed in a horrific car crash. Their mothers found out from the nurse in the emergency room.
She said that they had two boys there from a car accident and that somebody needed to go and identify them. And I couldn't do it.
The boys were among 6 teens packed into a Honda SUV that night. At the wheel was a 16-year-old friend who had only recently passed his driver's test. The driver had been smoking marijuana, then dropped his cell phone.
So he bent down to try and find it, and when he came up, he steered him straight into the embankment and flipped him.
Marlene and Karen believe that had there been tougher rules for new drivers in their home state of Pennsylvania, their children might still be alive.
If the law was in place, there would be no question. You would just say, that's the law,
A new study shows that strong graduated license programs do save young lives. The study, published in the Journal of the American Medical Association, found states with such programs had a 26% lower rate of fatal crashes for 16-year-old drivers.
It's not just the teen drivers that are dying on our highways. It's the teen passengers, and it's other people like you and me that are sharing the road with these teens.
Jackie Gillen of the Advocates for Highway and Auto Safety says there are 3 key components to an effective graduated license program: restricting the number of passengers, restricting nighttime driving, and preventing cell phone use.
And when states do that, we have found that it almost immediately results in saving lives.
Safety advocates are now pushing Congress to pass a federal graduated licensing law.
It doesn't make sense when we know that they will save so many lives to have a different set of rules for different teens in different states.
Opponents have raised questions about federal involvement in what they view as a state and personal matter. But now these 2 moms are speaking out so other families won't have to go through what they have.
They don't mean to hurt anybody, and they don't mean to do the wrong thing. They're kids, and they can't think of the consequences. It doesn't come to them until it's too late.
Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.